Good morning.
Good morning.
Welcome to worship at Bayshore Church. Whoever you are and wherever you are on life's journey, you are always welcome here. Whether you're joining us in person or online this morning, good morning. We're certainly glad you're here. Today is Holy Humor Sunday. So it is a tradition that we didn't come up with. This is a thing. That the Sunday after Easter, we continue the Easter celebration, being reminded that the resurrection was the ultimate practical joke played by God on the powers of death, violence, and evil, and that God got the last laugh. But really, it's an excuse for us to tell a bunch of dumb jokes. So stay tuned for that. But it's always a really fun one. So we're glad you're here. A few announcements as we get underway. First of all, if you're sitting near the aisle and you have a red pew pad by you, I invite you to sign in on that and pass it down the aisle. If you are new among us, we especially welcome you, and we encourage you to fill out one of the welcome cards in the pew rack and sign up for the newsletter if you're interested and learn more about the church. Also, today we are having an orientation gathering. So if you are new and you are interested in learning more about the church, if you have some questions, if you're considering membership but you don't know what that entails and you want to come learn more, please do join us. We're going to be over in Pastor Dave's office during fellowship time. So we can go get our coffee and donuts and then make your way to Dave's office. And it's just an informal gathering with the two of us and fellow parishioners to learn more about the church. And we've got a packet of information for you. So we encourage you to come to that. If you did not pick up a parking pass and you are parked in the parking lot across the street, I do encourage you to get one of those from the ushers in the narthex. Because you don't want to be like that frog that parked illegally. You know what happened? It got towed. It was bad. Real bad. I'm sorry. But not really. Also, we are celebrating our centennial this year, and June is our 100th year as a congregation. And so in a moment, we're going to have another history moment by Linda. And I also want to take this opportunity to encourage you to sign up for our luncheon celebration on June 29th. We are trying to get a good idea of who plans to attend. So if you would like to sign up, there's one sign-up sheet right in the narthex that you can do that on your way out, or there's one over in the fellowship hall, or you can contact Heather, but I'd say do it while you're thinking about it. That would be great. Finally, Jesus said, "Consider the lilies, how they grow, how they neither toil nor spin." I would like you to consider taking a lily home because they are beautiful. And with you, they will get some TLC and further enjoyment, and here they will get abject neglect. So please do take one home. Whether you signed up or not, we always end up having extras. So if you'd like one, please do take one. Vacation Bible School is coming up really soon. We are already taking registrations. It's June 16th through the 20th, that week right after school lets out. So if you have some kids in your family or communities who you think might be interested, please pass along the information. The more the merrier. There's plenty of room, and we'd love to have a good, solid group of kids that week. And if you are interested in volunteering, talk to me and we will find a place for you. There's lots of opportunities. If you can't be here all week, that is okay. We have opportunities for people to pop in and volunteer as well. And speaking of VBS, Dave, did you hear? Archaeologists have uncovered the site of the first known vacation Bible school held in the 1st century. It was amazing. There was still glitter in the carpet. That stuff never goes away. Ever. Ever, ever. All right. Just a couple more, and then I'll give the microphone over to Linda. I've heard different versions of this one, but this is one somebody sent in. What do you call a singing laptop?
What?
Adele. Hello from the... Okay. Did you hear about that truck that was loaded with Vicks Vapor Rub that overturned on the 405? There was no congestion for 8 hours. A miracle. That's a miracle. What do you call Batman who skips church? Christian Bale. I like that one. What do you call a sleepwalking nun? a Roman Catholic. Yep. Dave, did you hear about that priest who couldn't stop giggling during his sermon? He caused mass hysteria. Yeah. Now, here are my top 2 favorites that people sent in. First of all, a group of 4 golfing buddies lost one of their quartet, and his wife asked the remaining 3 to say a few words at the funeral before the casket was closed. At a loss, the trio decides to consult with their friend's pastor, and the pastor suggested, well, think about what you would like to be said at your funeral. So the first friend said, well, I'd like to be remembered as a faithful friend. The second said that I was a good and faithful Christian. The third friend paused for a moment and said, look, he's moving. Your funeral. And finally, I thought it was funny. What did the fish say when he ran into a wall? Damn. You don't like these jokes? Well, this is all I have to say. As Adam said to Eve when handing her a dress to wear, take it or leave it. All right, Linda, come on up.